Hey Scorpio, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our daily reading for Tuesday, February 16th. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. At the heart of your reading, we have the Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands reversed. The Queen stands alone. There's some sort of rejection of expectations here. Like, I won't be put in a box. You think I need to accomplish this thing, and you are sorely mistaken. I'm getting something along the lines of like, well, I'm better than that. Like you're being pigeonholed in a way that someone or a group is saying, well, you should strive to become this, or strive to get this sort of education, or this sort of certification, or this life experience. Oh, it might be, you should really be married by now. That's sort of like, you should be at this level in life, sort of a feeling. And it's a rejection of that. The expectations of the people in your world or in society at large. The Queen stands alone. I am powerful. I'm better than that. Don't pigeonhole me. Not that you judge the path of like those who would follow that path, but it's like, I have things ahead of me that are better for me than what you think I should be doing. The challenge is the Five of Wands in reverse. The challenge is walking away from the disagreements, from the arguments. You have people who are quite insistent about this. Could be parents, grandparents, elders, people in your religious group who are not making this decision easy on you. You're going against the grain here. Your focus is on Temperance in reverse. I just don't fit in that I don't fit in that box. My energy does not integrate with that energy. When I come into contact with it, it repels me. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't jive with my vibe. I just turned into like a 60s hippie there for a second. In the recent past, we have the High Priestess in reverse. You've known this for a while, even though like part of you thought at some point, okay, well, I'll end up taking this track in life. It's expected of me, so obviously that's what's going to happen. It might have just been assumed, but deep down you always kind of knew that it wasn't for you. Finally, you are in a position of being able to state your desire to move in a different direction. I think beyond just state it, well, no, there's it. I think you are at the point of stating that now. I don't think you're acting on it quite yet, but standing up for yourself in this way is the beginning of acting on it. I think you're still having to deal with the fallout of, listen, I don't have an intention of getting married anytime soon, or I won't be going to college, that's not for me, or I won't be joining the army, even though, it's a long line of people joining the army in our family. That's not for me. It's something that's like that. It's expected by some sort of rite of passage, or something that's just not aligned with what you feel your higher purpose is. Show me the energy of Scorpio's environment. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit doesn't want you to invest in things that won't lead to the life that you want. Yeah, World in reverse. They want you to wrap up the cycle that you're on, wrap up the story that you've been living, because there's a new story about to begin that you're going to be writing. Show me the near future. How does this story unfold for Scorpio? You're going to peace out from that environment. Four of Swords is just taking a break, getting some separation from it. I do feel very much like you are just inundated and surrounded with this type of environment of, depending on your situation, let's say it's a family, it's like aunts and uncles and your grandparents visiting. Like, are you not going to do this? You have to do this. You know it's going to be the best thing for you. It's like just coming at you from every angle of trying to pressure you or convince you or force you on this path that everyone else thinks you should be taking, but you know is not meant for you. You're going to get out of that environment into a temporary situation that allows for some peace of mind. Just getting away from it all. I'm getting the energy of like, finally, no more voices, no more like constant barrage of people challenging what I say I want to do. And here comes the new hope. Your surprise is that you're going to get very motivated and passionate in a certain direction. It's possible this is something you're already aware of because you're showing up as the Queen of Wands who is holding a wand. So if you say, you might not just be saying, I'm not doing this. You're definitely saying that. You might also be saying, I'm not doing this. I'm doing this other thing instead. If this represents the other thing, the thing that you want, that replaces and it takes the place of the thing that everyone else wants for you. It's what really lights you up inside. It's an opportunity to move in that direction, provided by Spirit. It's like you created the space for it by standing up to, let's say, your family and pushing away the expectation and ending the conversation or the intention of, maybe I'll do the thing that everyone expects. It's like, no, I'm definitely not doing this thing. That assertion made the space for this opportunity to come in to do what you really want. Show me hopes and fears. Now that you know, you want to charge ahead. Knight of Swords. You're hoping that there'll be nothing holding you back and that you can act on your own inner truth. The concern is that that might hurt people that you care about, because they're tying it in with the Three of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. Acting on your truth may cut against the grain of someone else's truth that you care about. Show me the end result for Scorpio. Here we go. Wrapping up those loose ends so that you can start the new chapter or the new story altogether. It's going to come into sight. You'll be at the last verse of the last chapter of your current saga. They want me to use like poetry. Yeah, that's interesting. Sorry, I'm just giving it a moment. They're expressing another sort of concept to me here. The reason why they're giving me poetic terms instead of just like, usually I get the world as like a story, like a novel, the concept, and they switched it on me. They're like, no, it's like poetry in this instance, because it's gonna the way that the next chapter opens up your possibilities is going to feel much more like you have creative control, like you're not restricted by you're not restricted by anyone else's expectations. They're giving me the comparison of like having an assignment in class or in school. Okay, it must be double spaced, it must be with a 10-point font, it must be double indent, like all these requirements. That's the sort of chapter that you are ending. All these requirements, all of these particulars about how you must write your own story, right? It's like all of those requirements are going away, and you can write like free-form poetry. The possibilities are really going to open up for you, and writing poetry is a metaphor for being more creative with how you write the story of your life moving forward. Show me advice for Scorpio. Page of Swords. Be communicative. Don't hold back. Say what's on your mind, and also seek to understand. But go your own way. Fool is here at the bottom of the deck. It's not, well, let me hear you out. Maybe I'll allow you to convince me that to capitulate to your demands or your requests. This is like, listen, I'm open-minded about this, but I stand firm in what I want. I know what's right for me. Scorpio, I hope that helped. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you back tomorrow.